Hey everybody, welcome back to Kingdom Come. I've decided that even though I want to do the stuff in the monastery, I think it'd be, I think it's better just kind of roll with it. You know, it caused enough problems, and, you know, I say we roll with it. You know, we've made a load of mistakes, but you know what? There are mistakes, so let's keep,
You've seen us drinking here, so either join in or swear you won't tell a soul. You won't want to end up like Lucas now, would you?
All right. Wouldn't mind some wine.
That's more like it. Sit down and have a drink, my lad.
Brother?
Quite right, brother. Just sit down and drink with us. When the wine runs out, Yodok will fetch more. Talk to me, brother.
You're the guy for lockpicks, right?
I'd like to ask you something about the...
I could have sworn that, who was it that, so we... I'll have to steal them from... So whether Solarius has lockpicks or wants some keys, I'll have to steal them from the prior. This is pious. Can I have some wine, guys?
Talk to me, brother.
What are you doing here?
What does it look like? Drinking?
But we're all monks.
Youngster, when you're as old as I, you'll understand.
Why not? I've had enough opprobria and obedientia for one day.
That's what we like to hear.
I found these stashed in the monastery, so I'm handing them over.
A dagger? Why would anyone here be hiding a dagger? Thank you, brother. I'll put it away safely in the kitchen before someone gets hurt.
That's everything.
Do you know who might have been hiding it?
I'm sorry, I don't.
Never mind. We'll find him.
I'll say one thing, brother. This wine would grace the Pope's table.
I'm not so sure. It's a bit sour. God knows what's in it.
Don't be absurd. It's a first-class cask, direct from Znojmo.
No, I know the taste of a good vintage, and this isn't it.
I have no clue what I'm doing.
Yorick on the cask.
Nonsense, it's perfectly drinkable.
No, it isn't. It's sour. No matter. We'll get more soon. So, good health.
Good health.
We'll have to take that Yodok to task about where he got this wine and tell him next time he'd better get proper Snowball.
I also kind of thought there'd be more to the dagger than just handing it over, but...
What troubles you?
You mentioned Yodok. What does he do for you?
Nothing much. He's just a little suckling like you. He'll do whatever it takes to stay on our good side. Sometimes we make use of him when there are errands to run.
What kind of errands?
Where'd you get the wine from? I thought the monastery cellars were guarded.
So they are, but this wine isn't from the monastery. Listen, lad, would you help us out with something? This cask is almost empty, and we need a new one. We're a bit old for such exertions. But you, on the other hand...
Sure. I'll help you. What do I need to do?
Ha! I knew it. Help novice Yodok arrange for a new cask. Talk to him first thing in the morning, and by tomorrow night the cask can be on the table.
All right, I'll talk to him. I'll be going, brothers. It's been good to sit with you a while.
Do us a favor, brother. Stay a little longer and have another drink with us. Here, some wine for you.
Oh, all right. Well, that's the last cup.
What's there left to drink to?
To our fresh young nobles, our swift steeds, and our...
You stop there. Everybody!
I have no clue I got in here. Let's follow these guys. I don't know how to get out.
Brother.
Brother.
To the courtyard, everybody! Did you hear the prior?
Did you hear that? We have to go to the courtyard right now.
How? Where? How did I get down here?
I'll be with you.
I need to go back to sitting down. Like, where the fuck am I? I don't have a torch. I can't see. How do I get to the courtyard? I'm so fucking lost.
I'll say one thing, brother. This wine...
Oh, wait, here. Upstairs. I like how they were like, upstairs to the courtyard, quickly! This is where I found that dagger. Instead, out here.
Whoa!
There we go. Oh, fuck. Sorry, 1 second. Wish I hadn't, had escape. Oh, boy. What's happening? Should I be by the close? I really wish I had an escape. I have no what's going on. The only way to solve my issue would be to exit the game and start up again, but I think we're like praying or something. 1 second. Morning prayer to 6 a.m. Though it doesn't really feel like it's, 3 a.m. Gonna pull me out of fucking, you know, cryo sleep if I ain't do anything, so. Away we go.
Don't move up.
Brother? Where were you when the bell rang? Are you deaf? You failed to complete your trial period as a novice. You are hereby...
Oh my god. Um. 2140. Yeah, I think we just reload. Cause like I don't fucking even know what happened. I get what happened, right? So we abandoned our duties, quote unquote. Sorry, I fucking currently I am a bit lost because we kind of really. I'm not back to my daily schedule at all. I'm trying to fucking get to my daily schedule. Wait, what? What time is it? So is it just before that?
Brother?
Halt!
So I'm supposed to sleep, right? I'm supposed to sleep until I can't fucking read this clock. Wait for me. Let me guess. You've neglected
Brother? What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be working somewhere? Idle?
I had other affairs that needed to be attended to immediately. It will never happen again.
Brother. I wasn't. This is your first.
Look, man. It's fucking ridiculous. I can't even read the fucking book. It's so dark down here. Can I read it? No. The only light in the room is... Is it gonna wake me up? I don't know. Is the game depending on me to fucking, you know, plan out the schedule accordingly? Probably. Why? I don't know. I have the quest is active, so I don't know. Hands off. Nope. 3 a.m. start of the day. 4 a.m. morning prayer. 6 a.m. common meal. 8 a.m. work in the frattery. Man. Hello, brother librarian.
Be well.
Not the move again. I have no clue what's going on. Are we praying? Honestly? I'm like this close to saying we just murdered the guy.
Things will get worse. I can feel it in my joint.
I don't know what's going on. It's all rather culty to me. Why are these guys going down the stairs?
Peter's health is deteriorating. No, Pete has a strong constitution. He'll still be on
What the fuck is everybody doing? Even the game doesn't know what's going on. But the librarian's alive. I used to see that one. We murdered by accident. Oh man, we've made so many mistakes. So many mistakes. DZB, my dude. Sideways. I regret for wanting to do this the right way. This is terrible. And that's the reason I never went to church. This is it. This is what Catholic Church is like, if you ever wondered, right? Except for there's a lot more standing, sitting, than standing again. And then shit turning around, like, you gotta shake his hand, and you gotta shake this guy's hand, and you shake the guy back here's hand. Everybody's shaking each other's hands. Then somebody passes around a hat for money. It's the money hat. You give to Jesus. Jesus! supposed to wait here until 6 a.m. God. Imagine just standing around praying for 2 hours. What are you looking at, huh? No, again, that's obviously this guy. What are you looking at, huh? Yeah. Okay. It suddenly got worse. Now nobody's talking. I would assume this is when breakfast is. There we go. Neglecting your schedule. I took a step out following the line. Like, I know I'm not the line leader, dude, but we got the fucking stupid tether here, and everybody's holding the rope and staying in kindergarten lines. That guy's not fucking doing what he's supposed to be doing. Is he a paladin? Can you cast fucking, like, holy weapon or something, dude? No? Oh god, they have the bull heads. The reverse bull haircut.
Permission to speak should rarely be granted even though it is good, holy, edifying.
I don't think it matters. Just fucking pick a spot.
You will not escape sin. And in another
Was it, He's hilarious. Psst.
I'm looking for something a little unorthodox.
And what would that be exactly?
I'm looking for lockpicks.
Lock picks? And what would you like those for?
I'd like to practice opening locks, just for the fun of it.
Just for fun. Pull the other one, brother. It's got bells on. Anyway, you're barking up the wrong tree. I can't help you.
You can.
I'm looking for...
And
I need to...
you're not the only one. But I have to keep records of all the casks and the prior checks on them. If you notice any lost straight away. Just like our food, everything's rationed. So I'm... Lock.
What's it to you?
Peace, brother. There's no need to get all worked up.
Second.
So you heard I used to be a burglar, did you? I put it all behind me as soon as I took the vows. But I do have a few lockpicks left. I'll trade them for food. Get me a bite to eat, and you can have your lockpicks. Can't say fairer than that, can I?
Can we do something about...
Well, we can try.
What about...
Well, alright, so.
Their weakness must be taken into consideration. The rule of Saint Benedict. Readings from the abbot. Therefore, when anyone sees the
only-
name of abbot, govern his disciples.
Nope, it definitely keeps shoveling while I'm not looking. It's like a child with the airplane, like, come eat the airplane. You're like, no, I don't want to eat the airplane, no.
Expounding the Lord's commandments, words to be intelligent among
Oh boy, I hate this. I hate this oh so much. Let me open my inventory. Do you know how long I need to wait? I didn't pay attention.
abbot should always
The abbot should always remember what he is and what he's called.
and should know that to whom more is committed. From him,
Oh boy.
make no distinction of persons in the monastery. Let him not love one more than another, unless it be one whom he finds better in good works or in obedience. And let him not shut his eyes to the faults of offenders, but, since he has the authority, let him cut out those faults by the roots as
Please
soon
go away,
as
soup.
they
I hate you
begin
so
to
much of you.
appear.
My spoon, it has nothing in it. Your spoon, it has nothing in it. None of you are actually eating.
The well
You're all insane. Ah!
let him correct the verbal admonition first and second time. But bold, hard, proud,
These don't even look like beans. I only eat beans and venison. Ah!
other body utterance, knowing that it is written, "The fool is not corrected with words." And again, beat your son with the rod, he will deliver his soul from the devil. The rule of Saint Benedict. Readings from the abbot. Therefore, when anyone receives the name of abbot, God will govern his disciples with a twofold teaching. That is to say, he should show them all that is good and holy, by his deeds even more by his words, expounding the Lord's commandments and words to be intelligent among his disciples, but demonstrating the divine precepts by his actions for those of harder hearts and ruder minds. The abbot should always remember what he is and what he is called, and should know that to whom more is committed. From him more is required. Let him make no distinction of persons in the monastery. Let him not love one more than another, unless
God,
it be one.
I don't know when I can skip to. I don't know when it's saved, and I can't check my fucking inventory to check.
Eyes to the faults of
I'm done
offenders,
eating. Put the
but
spoon down.
He has the authority. Let him cut out those faults by the roots as soon as they begin to appear. Remembering Faith Kelly, priest of silence, the well disposed and those of good understanding. Let him. But bold, hard, proud, and
Idiot. Idiot was what I
we
said
should
to.
curb at the very beginning of the ill luminous.
I'm Gregor, a novice.
I know. I saw you at the ceremony. My name is Nebulus, and I'm the provost here. I'm in charge of the monastery's property, as well as handling trade with the outside world.
That means you get to leave the monastery.
No, not at all. I just write lists and send them out.
Look at his arm.
I'm here to work.
Excellent. I've been waiting for you. There's the alchemist's laboratory. You'll find ingredients in the chests next to it. Today's task, 2 cockerel potions. Once you finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby. Don't forget to let me know when you're done so I can check.
Where? Antidote, the chest of potion, cockerel. He whose eyelids are falling and his body ceased to serve him, and yet has before him a long journey. Let him drink this potion to restore his energy. He needs spirits, a handful of valerian, and 2 mint. Okay, that's all I need to know for right now. I need to grab the Oh, it speeds up when you try to move the buckwheat. Okay. Spirits. Grind the mint, boil the mint for 1 turn, add the valerian, and boil for 2 more turns. Okay. So it says, grind the mint, boil for it's two things of mint, right? Yeah. So 2 things of mint, gotta grind them, boil for 2 turns, then. Alright, 2 things of mint. Grind, boil for 1 turn. Valerian, boil for 2 turns. Distill. Oh, wait, I have to use distiller? 1 second. I pour directly from a cauldron to file or pass through distiller. And so I'm guessing this up to distiller's the thing. So the boil for 1 turn, add the valerian, boil for 2 turns. How do I, How do I pass through the solar? The file will end it. Ah. Oh, works fine. Wait a second, what? I shouldn't. Oh, so should I? Oh, just give me 2. Okie dokie.
So,
I finished my work.
Show me what you've made. Spectacular, Gregor. You've found your talent. Soon enough, you'll be teaching the other novices.
So I have free time until. Oh. go. So I guess I'm stuck here until the next time set, which is 12 noon. Which I don't think Nicholas is gonna have any more work for me, right? Or Nevlis.
Is there anything I could help with?
You know there is. Perhaps you've heard that Abbot Peter is gravely ill. I'm interested in medicine, and I know there's a cure for the abbot's ailment. With your help, I could find out the details, and together you and I could give old Peter a few more years to do good. What do you say?
You can count on my help. What do you need me to do?
In order to get the recipe for this medicament, a few rules will need to be broken. Now you know most of the brothers believe every illness is a message from God, and that it's not our place to deny his will. I, however, think if God sent us not just illnesses, but also the medicine to cure them, then it's our duty to relieve people of their suffering. The cure for Abbot Peter's illness could be contained in one of the books in our library, but it will certainly be amongst the Libri Prohibiti, the forbidden books, those we aren't permitted to read.
Where can I find it?
In the library, there's a large cabinet with a lock on it.
Ah!
The forbidden books are inside. You'll easily recognize what you're looking for. The cover has not only a Latin inscription, but also Saracen letters. Bring it to me, but leave the other books there. No one will notice if one book disappears, but if more were to vanish, someone would certainly begin to look into it, which is exactly what we don't want.
I'm ready.
One more important thing. There's always someone in the library during the day. To pass unwatched, you'll need to go at night. It's locked, but I'm sure you'll manage to get in. They say Brother Solarius understands locks, but don't tell him why you need it. Once you have the book, bring it to me, and I'll then use it to make Peter's medicine. We'll soon have the election of the abbot over and done with.
Oh.
You wait.
What? There's no belladonna or anything in there, right? I've got a bunch of overly useless herbs. Nettle mint. Oh, totally fucking thing, really all. Change visions. 5 minutes. Antidote, digestive poison, cockerel, savior schnapps, marigold decoction. No. I thought that was gonna fuck me there. Nope. Come on, guard. Let me phase through.
I'm here to work.
Good. This is most likely the first time you've ever done this in your life. But it's easier than you think. Just a bit of practice and learning Latin. Here's the original, and Here are the blank parchments on which you'll copy what you read in the original. Is that clear? Then you may begin, and try not to make a mess of it.
I thought it said I had the keys. No, it's not. God, that sound. I hate it. Hand Ranger stands fucking. Am I standing? Oh, okay, I was playing standing. Didn't look like it, but okay. Read. Oh, that's beautiful.
You call that a copy? You've completely ruined the parchment with your scribbling.
I just want to copy the right ones, but, you know. I can't leave. No, there we go. I need that. I just wanted food. Now's the time to fucking get it. Look at this thing. That door just isn't open. Okay. It's weird. Ready for fleas and warts. These like skill books. You can tell when a skill book it's like differently done.
I found this piece of parchment. Looks like it's been ripped out of a book. Do you know what it is?
There appears to be a page torn out of Ovid.
Ovid? What is that? Is it the name of a book?
Not what, but who? Ovid was a great Roman poet. We have a few volumes by him in the library, but one of them vanished one day. Now I believe I can guess what happened. Brother Eustace, may the earth rest lightly on him, was quite narrow-minded when it came to classical literature. If a book had any mention of woman at all, he condemned it as a heretical work. If he'd had his way, all such books would have been burned. Ovid's The Art of Love must have been such a thorn in his side that he stole it from the library, tore it up, and hid the pages wherever he could.
Oh, would you like me to put the book back together again?
Absolutely. Eustace's wits weren't the sharpest, so I'm sure he didn't destroy any of the pages. I imagine he hid them throughout the monastery. It might take you a while to find them all, but when you do, you can rest assured Ovid will return to his rightful place in the library.
Good. I'll look around for it.
Thank you, brother. It's of no great importance, but if you can find all 10 pages, I'll be most grateful.
I've heard there are some forbidden books locked up in the library.
That's correct. They're here, safely hidden away from anyone who might be tempted to read them.
How does a book get on the forbidden list?
Forbidden
like,
works are full of heresy, blasphemy, and witchcraft.
It's like fucking Catcher in the
If
Rye.
you ask me, we should burn them immediately, not archive them.
Could a book be prohibited by mistake? Maybe a good book or a useful one?
No errors are made. Every book on the prohibited list is there for a reason. Who am I to doubt the wisdom of Mother Church?
What if I just wanted to take a peek? Could I?
You could not. They are libri prohibiti, and the only people permitted access to them are the abbot and I. Although I see no reason why he or I would ever want to read them.
Not even if I were to beg or promise a favor in return?
If you could prove to me that you truly like books, then maybe.
I don't need to hear anything else. I've heard about Avicula's book of medicine. Could I see it?
Who told you about that? Of course you can't.
Losing by getting also 10 pages, but I can't look for. Well, I'm under the daily schedule rune. I mean, I don't really care about getting it done. I'm gonna leave the church. I have to kill somebody else. I have to wait for the blood to get here. The next wait cycle is until. This is actually very annoying. 4 p.m. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I could save the game, I'd try to pickpocket him. I would just leave a paper scroll on the floor like that. go fast. Sonic, fast. Sonic, faster, 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 Sonic X. No time for relaxation. Go, 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 go. Gotta go fast. Map. Not map. I'm looking for my bug. How long do I have to wait here? There's a CXP, 6 p.m. This CXP. Fastest hog around.
This very obedience will be accepted.
Solve
Delay. Grumbling or objection. For the obedience
7 p.m.
given
Complying after time is the target.
ill will works, not necessarily.
Delicious. 2 scoops for Henry. Literally else is gone. I try to leave. Go to bed. But we got an hour. Why would I go to bed? Was my blood supposed to be here today?
Novices have no business here.
Yeah, I'm so confused. So, get blood, kill another novice. Kill Antonius. So we need to kill the guy who we're supposed to kill. Kill someone else randomly. Oh boy.
I'm Gregor, a novice. I saw you at the ceremony.
I know. It was hard not to notice you.
And you are?
Lucas, also a novice. Don't get upset, but I don't want to talk to you. I'm happiest alone.
In the night, I overheard the cicadas in the cellar. They were talking about you.
Oh no. So it's still not over. This isn't a life in service of God. This is purgatory.
Lucas, what's going on?
What do you think? Just like you, I saw the cicadas drinking and playing hazard as if they were in a brothel.
We'd be safer not to get mixed up in the affairs of our superior brethren.
You're probably right. But I was naive, hoped I could fix things. I warned them if they didn't stop, I'd go and tell the prior. But instead of mending their ways, they vented their anger on me. You've picked the wrong people to make enemies of, Lucas, they told me. Now I can't even count how many days and nights I've spent locked up in solitary confinement for the tiniest offenses, or for no offense at all.
Is there something I can do to help?
Would you? I think all it might take is for you to go and sit down with them. Have a talk, set things straight, then they'd leave me alone. I'm afraid even this path leads nowhere. They'd probably start hounding you as well.
I'm not afraid of them.
Brother, you have the courage I lack. May the grace of God be upon you.
I'd like to know something about the other...
I don't.
Tell me about Antonio.
I'd like to, but there's nothing to tell. I've never spoken to him. I've never asked about him.
Okay. You really don't know anything about anyone? Well, thanks anyway.
Don't get upset. I'm sorry I can't tell you more. I just haven't felt like getting to know anyone yet.
What's going to happen up there?
Excuse you. It's fucking blowing wind at me like a goddamn fucking hurricane machine. I don't...
Ah, this looks like the Saracen language. Ibn al-Hassan.
That's one thing what the Necronomicon said. I have Necronomicon 1 and 2. Tell me your secrets. Say, Dad. I like how nobody's a snitch, though, right? You fucking open a book in the middle of the fucking thing. Nobody fucking questions you. You're talking about lockpicks in the middle of fucking...
Salve.
Excuse me, Mr. Monk. Funny. I didn't think he looked like a bed. Poop hole? Let's just drop out the poop hole. Let's get some like fucking things, right? We'll fucking Make like a big like thing and drop down the poop chute. So I'm surprised there's so many guards in here. And I have to murder another novice. It's not. Yeah. What? Why am I killing a different novice, right? He's committed a crime. He's a bad guy. Oh, you know what? I know that quest log's not taking me somewhere I need to go. Because, and it's obvious the book belongs to the fucking abattoir or the librarian, because they're the only two people with keys to the shelf.
Here's the book you wanted.
Amazing. This really is it. Now I can use it to prepare a cure for our suffering abbot. Then I'll leave it in the library to make it seem as if Brother Librarian left it lying about. There'll be no investigation. It would be against his best interests, as he'll look like the one who wasn't taking proper care of the books. It will drive him mad. I didn't leave that book out, or did I? Is there anything I can do for you in return?
I'd be interested in finding out the background of the other novices.
That's a strange wish you have. And the only ones who know everything about the novices are the abbot and the prior. They keep a record of every monk in the abbot's book, but you'll never get your hands on it. It's locked up in the prior's study.
Thanks. You've helped me immensely.
No, thank you. About that book, don't even think about breaking in to get it.
Do I have a dagger or not? Right? I do have the order. So I do have a dagger, right? I can use it as a dagger, okay?
I'd like to ask you something.
Okay, the question I'm asking myself is, why would I... The other guys, they may be like, you know, shitty people and whatnot, but like, this guy actively murdered other people. Right? He was a criminal. He's reformed now, but isn't that what everybody here is? So like... I say we kill him.
Look out! Servus.
Right? Fucking... Robard said kill him. Not Robard, or... Radzik said to kill him. Right? I get this guy's fucking turned around and all that, but like... Has he though? We're gonna have to kill somebody anyway, so wouldn't it be better to kill somebody who's guilty of crimes rather than somebody who's innocent?
Brother? Where were you when the bell rang? Are you deaf? You failed.
What are you... What are you fucking on, dude? Hello? Like, what are you talking about? Where was I when the bell rang? I was on the free time, dude. Like, what the? It wasn't telling me it was for...
What are you doing?
What are you doing here? You're playing Aren't you meant to be in the monastery now?
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm getting there. I'm gonna fucking murder somebody now. Now you guys push me to it, right? Like, before it was kind of a necessity thing. Now it's fuck you. Let it keep the door. Back in that fucking monster where the knife kills me. I need a quick way into the monster. The problem is all the fucking doors on the outside are hard.
A monk's got no business out here.
I'd love to be inside. Can you fucking tell me how to get in? I'm stuck.
Hey, who's there? Who's there?
Calm your tits, God. So
Monk, what are you doing?
I don't have to lock it. I have the key.
What are you
everybody's fucking just like, what are you doing here? I'm trying to get back inside. Leave me alone. God, everybody's. What are you doing here? Boy, what are you doing here? Boy, what are you doing here, Bobby? What now? I took my stuff back from Brother Porter. I even took his stuff. I don't understand what's going on.
What are you doing? To play truant at the monastery.
Yes, please, get me inside. I'm gonna go walk around the outside, see if I can't find a way in. Very hard. Super hard. There must be some non-conventional way in. I don't even understand what he was saying I was doing wrong. Cause like, the game says when you're shirking your responsibilities, it's like, fucking dude, go back to your job, and you're like, okay. And then that's it, whatever. But like, it's not doing that for some reason. I don't understand why she didn't have a key, or he didn't have a key to fucking get in there. This is just that area I was in earlier. This leads outside. This literally needs nowhere. Like, I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing now. Oh boy. I know what I'm doing. I'm kind of feeling fucking sick and tired right now. Strength loss, agility, minus speed, charisma. It's getting really upsetting right now. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I would think, right, that the door key just, you know, give me the little keys I've got. Fucking really important. I guess we can go back to the other guy and see where fucking his shit is, but like the idea I have would be like to go inside the building and see if I can make maybe there's a way in through the inside.
Your vows.
Yeah, this fucking lock's pickable. I need the fucking skill. It's really weird how the locks are shaking like that. God damn it.
What have we here? That's it. The book with information about the novices. Can I get a level up on here in this fucking... No. Have that.
I can transfer stuff from my horse now, right? This is how we'll do it. Na 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 na. Cause it's probably gonna go real bad. Oh boy. Fuck is Antonius? Fucking get revenge. Like I know it's not his fault. But fuck, they're waking up. Brother?
You are in a place intended only for monks.
Everybody!
Leave immediately.
How do they know? I'm wearing the fucking clothes.
Hey, you! Don't move a muscle! Surrender! You! Stop right where you are. I'll teach you what clear off means. Personally, I'd rather string you up. What?
This is why we oh boy. It was the only way. You have a lockpick. Oh no! I have a lockpick. Stupid ass game. Fucking boss. Take this shit. Oh boy. Not the way I wanted to do it, but you know, that's the way it ends up fucking crumbling. The thing is, right, so like +2 strength bonus, but a -1 speed is permanent, right? But the thing is, I tend to use the gold, like those ones more often. Take burger, whatever. I don't know. Get her fucking shit back. Ugh, boy. I don't remember what I was wearing. I don't remember what I was wearing. I don't remember what I was wearing, but I know those weren't part of it. This back as well. Where's my sword, but where's my axe? Everything but my bow. Everything but my bow. I don't know where my axe went.
Yeah.
We just killed some fucking guy. We just killed some fucking guy. We just killed some fucking guy. Now we've got to make our getaway. Yeah. You know, probably help if I could see.
Yeah.
Doesn't really help all that much, but. Honestly, though. Not the clean way. I mean, it seems... I understand the requirement for still murdering somebody, but, like, why would I choose somebody else over him unless somebody had actually done something wrong? It seems Sisykin, like, had some kind of issue, but, like...
Shame I can't swim.
Shame the horse can't swim either. Can horses swim? I feel like it's a thing now. It's like fucking Minecraft tells you that you can't. And this game won't let you swim either with a horse. But I definitely know that they were able to get horses across rivers somehow. I guess you ford them, but like... Fjord? Ford? I don't know.
Yeah.
I was living out in the swamp.
Yeah.
I also would like to know how they know an item is stolen in my
This
inventory.
looks like the place they were talking about.
Where do I, Where's the fucking... No, it wasn't. I don't know. I don't know. It wasn't that little hut I was thinking about. Or I just saw, rather.
Morning, sunshine. Hope we didn't wake you.
Kurva. Did you have to sneak up on me like thieves?
We are thieves. Besides, we had to make sure you weren't followed. Or trying to lead us into a trap. But enough of this chit-chat. Let's get down to business. We heard there was some trouble at the monastery. Question is, was it the right sort? Did you do that job we agreed?
No. No, I'm just here so I can get fucking killed by five
I think
guys.
I'd be sitting here if I didn't do it.
How should I know? The world's full of idiots.
It's done.
You've got proof?
He had this on him.
Aye. That says alright. What did you do with the body?
I left it where it was. What else could I do?
So, they lose a monk and find a corpse. How long do you reckon it'll take them to put two and two together?
Well, it's not like I was planning to make a career in Rome.
Fair enough. Soon it won't matter anyway.
What now?
What now? You did your job. Welcome. We need people like you.
But what do you need people like me to do?
I'm just the crimp. All I do is recruit. Now you get to go to our camp and find out everything you need to know.
Where?
Are you seriously telling me you didn't know it's the camp? Not too observant, are you? Well, there's a hill above Sasau, and on top there's an old abandoned fort. Only it's not as abandoned as it used to be. That's where the camp is. Go there and report to a fellow by the name of Eric. Tell him Kozliak sent you.
And they'll let me in just like that?
Good point. I almost forgot. At the gate, show them the special die you took off Pius. That's our sign.
That's all?
That's all. You'll learn everything you need to know at Vranik. And hurry up. I've got a feeling there's something being planned.
Didn't what I expected. Can I, am I good enough to repair my shit or no? You want armor kits on your horse? Fast travel me. Take me away, a sweet exchange. Man. I gotta pull up a little sunshine. Ooh. So, Sasau boys, huh? Oh, that mission was a series of just unfortunate events. We knew it was pious because, realistically, how could it be anybody else? It was the most recent guy to join, you know. And I'm surprised he just straight up admitted to it, right? So we're like, you're pious. And he's like, you got me. Not like, no, what the fuck do you basing that on? And we go, well, we read your fucking paper, but we didn't, right? We didn't do, like, nothing like that happened. We just said, you're pious. And he's like, I mean, you're right. Then what are you going to do about it? And we're like, oh, well, I didn't think we'd get this far, you know? Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Bernard.
How are you?
Terrible.
Good luck then.
Hey guys, is this an intervention or something? Why are you both sitting here waiting like that?
Sir, I have news, and I'm sorry to say it's nothing good.
After everything that's happened, you have even worse news. That's almost impressive.
I'm afraid so. It's going to happen again, and on an even bigger scale.
You're full of good cheer, aren't you? What exactly will happen?
It seems the Pribyslavitz encampment was just the start, and they're far from defeated.
How did you find out?
I found a recruiting agent who worked for them, and let him recruit me.
Ah, God's holy hat. You never cease to surprise me, lad.
And what did you find out?
They have another much bigger encampment in Vranyk near to Sasau.
What do those bastards want? And who the hell are they?
To hurt us? Conquer the region? I'm not sure yet, but I can find out.
How?
I'm one of them now. I have their secret sign. I know where their camp is. All I have to do is go and take a look.
That's out of the question. It's too risky.
Sire, compared to everything I went through to get this, it will be child's play. I already passed their test. They trust me.
Then we'll have to attack them before things get out of hand. Ideally, right now, when they're not expecting us. Once we catch that mangy little shit, we can ask him nicely what he wants. But then again, before we attack, it would be useful to have a spy go and scout out how many of them there are and what they're up to.
I don't want you to take any unnecessary risks.
It's much less risky than our raid on Pribyslavitz.
All right then, Hal. Go there and find out how many of them there are, and what their plans are, whatever you can. But don't stick your neck out too far.
Yes, sir.
Godspeed, lad.
Oh boy, it's fucking torture. Get out of my hands. Get it as far away from me as humanly possible. Has anybody seen my mace, my axe? Somebody fucking stole my axe. I don't know who or where. The horse doesn't have it, so somebody took my fucking axe. I'm guessing it got fucking sucked into the chest at the fucking monastery and then never got it back, but I don't know. Yeah, we a tired boy. What quest could I be doing that? Is this like the end of the game? One second. I have to find out if this is the end of the game. Cause like, Side quest. Okay, so it's just saying that you really want to finish these quests. I mean, all this shit really doesn't matter. These quests are fucking stupid. Let's just go.
What do you want?
Let me inside.
Inside, eh? What's the password then?
I came here for a game.
Show me that. Aye. All right. Welcome to Vranik, comrade.
Thank you for your kind welcome, comrade. Who should I report to?
Comrade.
Eric, you should be in the house, at the top.
That was easy. No.
Hi.
No one to rob here. Fucking boring.
Hey, I'm new here. Can you tell me what's going on?
That's what it looks like. Boozing. What else is there to do? Some stupid fuck is trying to keep up their fighting form, but why bother? This kind of course. We'll go through any opposition like a knife through butter. Is that all you got?
What? Why, whenever you open a chest that doesn't say Rob, they're like, fuck you, dude, that's my chest. It's like, I wish it were like Skyrim where you could just take a look and no one would fucking care.
Oh, better take a look around here.
Right? Just like... Uh-huh. Henry just had a minor fucking stroke, I guess? I don't know.
Tents, fucking camp. I've had enough of this shit. Yeah, I'm getting so...
There's these fucking 50 guys here. That was like 20 alone. And there's not
Not only strong outer walls, but inner ones too. This isn't good news. This must be where the commanders are.
What do you want?
Kozlik sent me.
Ah, more reinforcements. You're the one from the monastery?
Yes, sir.
So you really killed that turncoat?
Yes, sir.
Well done. I heard about you, and quite honestly, I didn't think you'd succeed. So can you handle a sword?
Yes, I know what I'm doing.
Well, I think it's best if we put you to the test. Go to our combat master, Vanya. He'll soon find out what you're made of. Just go downhill, as far as the stockade. His tent is right next to the training arena.
All right, sir.
Sorry, don't look at anything that's not just look at it. Like, fucking, oh, look at that pot of beans. Oh, don't want to touch it though. They might murder you if you try to look at those beans the wrong way.
Those tents look pretty impressive. These fellows aren't paupers, that's for sure. Are you Combat Master Vanya?
Aye, that's me. What do you want?
I'm Henry. Eric said you'd try me out to see how good I am with a sword.
Ah, another greenhorn. Nice to see Kozlik's doing his job. Mind you, most of the peasants he sends me couldn't fight a pile of manure with a pitchfork. Hey, don't I know you from somewhere? You look familiar.
Veshik.
Yes, you taught me sword fighting in Scales.
Wait. Yes, I do remember. We met at the alehouse. Well, I'm glad you made it out alive. I took to my heels before it even started. All right, let's see what you're good for. Have you got a weapon? If not, you can borrow one over there. Now, are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right, let's see what you're made of.
Well, I'm sorry.
Jesus, you got me. You're a lot better than most of them. Well done.
Oh my god, I know why. I fucking know why,
So I
too.
see.
Right?
I'll tell Eric what you've got in you. Don't worry about that. But so you don't think old Vaniak is past it, I'll teach you one trick you'll be glad to know.
Oh, that's very generous of you.
Well, I don't want to take it to the grave with me. All right, listen. Before you start twisting and turning, take a good firm stance with your legs wide apart, like this. As if you're about to let off a huge fart.
I think I've got it. Thanks.
So my sword is a stabbing sword, right? The whole point of it is that it's really good at stabbing. So like I think in the fucking details, right, it says specifically, right? Though a stab at the right moment can easily deliver a fatal wound, even through thick plate armor. So just fucking gave me old shake. He went like that like a fucking little bitch. Just immediately fucking down. It's a great meme. I fucking love it. Just poke. Stop it, you hurt me. Oh boy, that was hilarious. I love it.
Yeah, barely a question.
That was a good meme.
Yeah.
I like your helmet. What happened?
Sir, may I...
What is it?
I went to the Fight Master as you ordered, and I...
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
I think I know what's troubling the young master. He's surprised to see me here. And the feeling's mutual. When did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
Radzig?
Indeed. This boy is very dear to him. And I expect he's looking for this? Am I right?
That's the pussy.
You bastard.
That's the guy from the beginning of the game who was like...
He's coming round.
You know...
I apologize for the discomfort, but it's for your own safety. And ours, of course. You can count yourself lucky, lad. I'm gonna keep you alive. I'm sure your father will pay a nice fat ransom for you.
My father's dead. That lackey of yours wouldn't even let me bury him.
He doesn't know, Eric. Nobody told him. He told me, a foreigner, but not him. How very inconsiderate. I'm sure you'd rather hear it under different circumstances and from someone else, boy. But beggars can't be choosers. Your father, your real father, is alive. You even
Sir
know
Radzik.
it. It's your liege lord, Radzik Kobela. Although, how much can he really care about you? Here you are, a homeless orphan, and he still hasn't acknowledged you. Your parents are both dead, aren't they? I thought so. And yet, Radzig still hasn't told you the truth. Could it be that he's ashamed of you? I wonder if you'll want to pay that ransom after all. Well, best not think about that. If your father won't pay your ransom, you have no value to me.
My father's dead.
I understand why you feel that way. My own childhood was not dissimilar. How strange that we should have something in common. But I've delayed long enough. Now it's time for you to tell me why you came here.
I was looking for my father's sword, which was stolen by a certain bastard.
And I found it. But I wonder which father you mean. In a way, it belongs to both.
Doesn't matter who it belongs to. I'm gonna kill you with it.
You're hardly in a position to threaten me. But now I think of it, why not? When your father, your real father, pays, I'll give you an opportunity to try.
I think that's very generous of you.
Isn't it?
Radzig will crush you, and I'll be there to see it.
I very much doubt it. You spied on our camp. You must realize that your father hasn't a fraction of the forces I've gathered. And now, with the king in captivity, there's no one to levy troops to come to your aid. Even united with Hanush and Divish, your father couldn't raise more men than I have. The only force in this country capable of defeating me is Sigismund's. And he pays me. When he wins, I win. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything. So meet the new Lord of the Realm.
A man like you will never rule here.
Have you never heard of Lord Sokol of Lamberg, or Sahinek the Dry Devil? They fought for your king and plundered the estates of the lords in Austria, just as I'm doing here. Like they say, the stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty.
Are you gay?
Sir?
Get off my ass, keyboy.
It's time. Now, I'm afraid I have more important business to attend to. I'll leave Udo here to keep you company. And let's hope for both our sakes that your father pays up. Farewell.
Rot in hell!
Knock some manners into him, Udo. Come on, Eric, let's go. We've got work to do.
Henry, wake up. Can you hear me?
Is it Veshik?
Jesus, that probably worked you over.
Here. Try to drink.
I thought you'd never come round.
How do you know my name?
Don't you recognize me?
It's Veshik. You fucking traitor. You throw me to those bastards, and then look me in the eye like nothing happened.
Shh, quiet. Maybe we started off on the wrong foot. But I'm your only chance to get out of here alive. So do you want my help or not?
What do you want? I want to get you out of here. But if you'd rather, I can leave you to rot and get the shit kicked out of you by Ishtvan's bruiser.
What about my possessions?
Eric has your things. It would be suicide to try and get to them. Forget them.
Wonderful. So I'm supposed to make a run for it like this?
It'd be better if you wore something to blend in, it's true. But I can't go and get you in. I'm supposed to be guarding you. So if I leave my post, I'll have to avoid the others just the same as you.
How do you propose to do it?
Finally, we're getting somewhere. I know a way you can get out of the fortress without anyone seeing you. I'll untie you, and you'll have to make your own way there. It shouldn't be hard at this time of night. I'll wait for you outside. Afterwards, you'll tell your noble father I helped you so they don't hang you. And naturally, you'll pay me something for the risk I'm taking.
Risk? Sounds riskier for me than for you.
Not really. What are they going to do with you if they catch you? They want to ransom you, so the worst they'll do is lock you up again. But me, who was supposed to be guarding you and let you escape? Nobody's going to pay no ransom for me, friend.
Alright then. Let's get out.
Okay.
Untie me.
That's what I want to hear. But first, swear you'll tell Sir Ratsig I helped you. And that you'll pay me too.
You have my word. What's the plan?
Alright, I'll have to trust you're a man of honor. Now listen, I found a place where you can easily get out. Down in the camp, on the slope above Sasau, there's a place where they throw the waste over the wall. The pile of shit reaches almost to the top of the stockade. All we have to do is jump over, and we'll have a soft landing. Then we're free.
Free and covered in shit. So that's all?
Well, first, we both have to get there. We can't let anyone see either of us. I'm supposed to be guarding you. Well, I'm supposed to be guarding you. So we have to keep to the shadows and stay away from prying eyes. I'll go first. There shouldn't be anyone outside in front of the barn. When you're out, go left along by the wall. There are cliffs everywhere, so try not to get yourself killed. I'll wait for you not far from the camp, by the dead tree between the path and the brook. Good luck.
She looks on the fucking horse.
What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you?
But...
You call that combat? Down! Bring it on!
I'm stuck.
Can't hide from me.
You'll get
No, I did not lock into combat with him. They're just gonna throw you back in there. That's what's gonna happen if you get caught. But me, they're gonna kill me, he said, as you fucking die. Oh boy. Honestly, you know what? I think this is a good place to end it, just because the fucking save is taking so long to load. It's a good cliffhanger and playing for 2 hours. And I'm so tired. So tired. So very tired, Mark. Okay. I'm not. I am, and I am. And this fucking save, I thought I could, you know. But, we'll save it here, just to, you know, just do that. So, thank you everybody for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, follow on Twitch. And we'll be back tomorrow with this or something else. Figure it out then. See ya.